What kinds of books do you read for Christmas? I think that, well, there are a lot of different books for different reasons which you can read for your Christmas holidays. And today I wanted to show some of the books I own, which I think might be a good read for Christmas, and the reasons why. The first book is Orhan Pamuk, and it's called Snow. And basically, the reason why I think it might be an interesting book is because of the setting. The name is connected with snow, winter, and very like wintry name. And the setting is a city, a small town cut off from the outside world by a blizzard. So I think that this general atmosphere might be an interesting one. And of course, well, the book itself is interesting because you have a suicide epidemic in its story. I think it may be a bit dark for some people to read during Christmas, but I think that due to the setting, it might be a good read for that. So the next one is this one, and the Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. That's the book. Well, why I decided to choose this one? Basically, it's a story about a woman who leads a simple life, and she kind of manages to get by, but at some point she realizes that she needs to do some changes in her life. And since New Year's is a time when we make when we do New Year's resolutions, and when we promise ourselves to be different, it's a time of change. So I thought it would be a nice book for you to have a read during New Year's holidays. What else I've got? So I have this one. It's Neil Gaiman, The Ocean at the End of the Lane. I just think it has this kind of Christmassy New Year spirit in it. It's a fairy tale, and it's quite simplistic in some way, but it's nice to read and it's quick to read. And I think it would be a good, cozy book to wrap your blanket around you and just to sit next to a fireplace or whatever you have and to enjoy your reading. What else I've got? So, speaking of enjoyable reading, I think that this book, Douglas Adams, Hitchhiker's Guide Through the Galaxy, can be a good one to spend the evening if you have free time, generally during holidays, because it's a lot of fun, it's ironic, and I think that it's generally something that can lift your spirits. Well, this one is, you might think it's a strange choice, but I thought of something that would be nice to read during holidays, and this is a ghost story by Peter James. This book is very easy to read, and I actually finished it in one day. I read from cover to cover just in like 5 hours or something like this. It's quite short, but it's intense with a lot of with the action with the action packed in it, and I think that it would be a nice book for to spend one day just engrossed in it and to read through it. So I think that might be a good one for holidays. And one more, which is directly connected to Christmas and New Year's holidays. So it's an unusual book for this writer because we usually have from him some crime stories. It's a simple story as well, nothing really exciting. No, that's not the right way to put it. Nothing outstanding happens, but still it's nice because it has this atmosphere. People who like trains might like it, and generally people. Well, it's also a love story. How something coincides in your life sometimes to make your love come true, love dream come true. So I think those books might be a nice choice for your winter holidays. So have you read any of them? What do you think? Did anything appeal to you? Or maybe you have your own ideas what you would recommend people reading throughout the holidays. So tell me in the comments. I really like comments and interacting with people, so it would be quite a lot of fun to read it.